how to run your dates. Now, with life and with dates, you kind of need a plan. You need to take notes on what you've been doing right and wrong up until now, what works for you, and just having a plan in life is the same as planning out your dates. I'm going to explain how to plan out your dates and give you guys a simplistic view of what I teach my clients and what I walk my clients through on their dates. But before we kick it off, I'm Dave, and this channel is dedicated to giving you no BS, novel dating advice for the modern man. Look at this beautiful place. That's an artificial beach behind me, and this is a wave pool. I actually have a wave pool here. Look at this. They generate waves, and then the waves crash up against the beach there. They got a lifeguard and everything. It's insane. Dubai style, inside an apartment complex. Rare. These places are rare. They're like, you can stay in 5-star in Western society. You can't get it in Western society really, unless you go to some sort of I don't know, fun park or something. But there's no hotels of this caliber in the West anymore. It's all in Dubai, the Middle East, or Asia these days. But anyway, I'm drifting off topic. Just I look in the background. I'm like, wow, can't believe it. Oh, also, there's a bar here. Every weekend that goes off with girls in bikinis. It's insane. But anyway, how to run your dates. So many men, and I dare say you're watching this and you've got a date coming up. You're going to turn up on your date. You're going to agree to a location and a time, and you're going to turn up at some venue that you and your date has agreed upon. It will be eating. It will be sitting down eating. You go in there. You'll probably pay for her transport, or you'll pick her up, or she'll just meet you there if she doesn't trust you to pick her up. Then you know where you're at. You'll meet at the venue, usually. You go inside. You pull out the menus before you even talk to each other. You'll order some food. You sit down, usually in a middle range restaurant, because you wouldn't want to take her to get chips or McDonald's, would you? Because that would embarrass you. So you need to spend a bit more money. You're not going to take her to a trashy sort of cafe on the corner. You're going to take her to Starbucks or Gloria Jeans or some fancy one, because you don't want to look broke, do you? So you're already behind the 8 ball. You're going to sit down, you're going to do the same thing everybody else does all the time. You're going to sit down, you're going to have a coffee, which everybody has. And you're going to sit down and you're going to eat, which everybody does. You're not going to do something cheap, because that's going to make you look cheap. You know, you have to give off some honest signals that you're investing in her, but that doesn't work in the West anymore, does it? So she doesn't respect how much money you spend. And you're going to sit there, and you're basically going to do small talk while eating. You're going to try not to burp. You're going to try not to get food in your mouth. You're going to try not to eat with your mouth open. You're going to try not to like drop the food or anything. You're going to try like not leaving a mess or anything. And try to be as classy as you possibly can, right? Doing small talk and being very careful. And at the end of it, you're going to spend more money than you would usually spend on yourself for dinner. You're going to leave that venue, whether it's a cafe or a restaurant, because, you know, corporate America has a reason to suck you into their restaurants and their cafes, and they push this agenda as a good idea for a date, just so they can profit off you being horny, single, and lonely. And at the end of it, you walk outside and you hope somehow she ends up back at your place. And if she says, "Oh, I'm tired. I got work in the morning," you're like, "Oh, damn! I should have thought about that." Oh, yeah, you're tired. I get it. Yeah, you got to work tomorrow. Shouldn't have had a date on a Sunday to Thursday, or I shouldn't have had a date knowing she's got to work tomorrow. Damn. Or you're gonna maybe go for a walk afterwards. But if you're in Europe, it's too cold to go for a walk. So she goes back to her place, or it's game over. You're trapped. And what you do is you finish your date and you sit back and you go, you're just hoping. So let's just clear that up. So what most guys do is they go out on dates, they do the standard thing that everybody else does, and at the end of it, they usually get the standard thing that everyone else gets. And it only moves forward if the girl pushes it forward, and you can hint, "Oh, let's go back to my place for a little bit," or you wanna come back to my place? You're working tomorrow. Oh, you're working tomorrow. So you don't have a game plan. Now, I guess I'm just going to explain to you guys. You need a game plan. The entire date process from beginning to end needs to be planned out. It does. And if your date plan is meet in a restaurant, eat, and then after you finish eating, you walk outside the restaurant, and then you just hope that it pans out for you without a real actionable game plan to try and get her home or push it forward, a few things are going to happen. You're going to go out on a lot of dates, you're going to miss a lot of opportunities, but on top of that, a lot of these girls, because you don't have a game plan, you're not leading enough, and you don't really know what you're doing. You're a little bit, "Oh, I don't want to push it too much because mainstream media tells me not to be masculine." And the girl's like, "Oh, I was hoping he would take me home, but he just didn't make it happen. Maybe he's gay. Maybe he doesn't like me. I'm not going to go out with him again. That was a waste of my time." Keep in mind, these girls can go out with anybody. There's a lot of guys that will spend hundreds of dollars on dinner with them, get a helicopter ride around New York City. There's so many guys out there that will throw money at a hot girl. It's insane, especially in the United States, the simp capital of the world, cuck capital of the world too. It's not entirely their fault. But anyway, that's another topic altogether. Long story short, you need a plan. And if you're not leading, you're not making decisions, you're not confident in what you're going to do on the date, and you don't have a proper actionable game plan where, okay, this happens, oh, okay, she said this, or she has this problem, then we're going to do this. Oh, okay, she said this, she lives here, okay, logistics problem here. If you haven't thought it through in depth and have a long, proper game plan, then you might find yourself going out a lot of dates, wasting a lot of time, wasting your time, wasting the girl's time, not getting laid. And quite often, girls will go out on a date with you, and if they don't get laid, then they don't like you. You messed up. It's your fault. They want to sleep with you, and if you don't make it happen, then they will blame you for not making it happen. They'll go out with a guy that will make it happen. And I think this is big enough of a topic to make a video about, because so many men are what I call a leaf in the wind. You turn up and say, "Oh, well, hopefully the dating gods blow me in the right direction tonight while I'm on this date," throwing hundreds of dollars at a date, hoping that it pans out. You guys decide on a career. Okay, what qualifications do I need? Oh, I need a degree in this particular topic. This needs to be my major. Okay, I'm gonna plan it out. I got a 5-year plan. I need to have a certain amount of money so I can get a loan so I can buy this certain property. Oh, these are the assets that I'm buying. Are they going to go up or down? Am I going to buy them or not? Will they be up or down in 5 years? You guys plan out every aspect of your life. I'm really flabby right now. I'm going to hit the gym. Maybe in 2 years' time, I'm going to have big biceps, shoulders, strengthen my back. I got an injury. I'm going to strengthen it. You plan these things out long term in advance. Yet none of you plan out your dates. It's hilarious. It's actually hilarious how little you guys plan out your dates. It's just as important as planning every other aspect of your life. That's just the point I wanted to make today. Top link in the description. Go to my website. In the on my channel, there is a link to go do to sign up for coaching. I highly recommend you sign up for coaching. Also, the 30-day challenge. It's super cheap. It's basically almost free. It's good for beginners that want to get into cold approach. There is a little bit on date planning as well in the 30-day challenge. Highly recommended. It's dirt cheap. You might as well try it out. That's on the website or on this YouTube channel. The links are all there. Go check them out. I highly recommend online coaching or doing a live immersion with me in the flesh where we go out and cold approach as many women as you get your hands on, date them, text them, call them, and you get to see the real deal in action live right with you. That's me. I'll see you guys in the next video.